Today we'll be checking out the Magento 2 plugin. That's the age verification plugin. Now this particular plugin is a much needed one for the store owners who want to sell the products to a particular age group of customers. With the help of this plugin, the admin can restrict the users to access the store from the store's category, product and CMS pages, and then a pop-up will appear for the users to confirm their age. Now, after the age confirmation by providing their age, the access to the respective page is given to the users. Now, kindly note that a pop-up can be set up with the content there. As you can see right now on the category page, we are not able to access the page right now. So either we can enter by choosing our date of birth and confirming that we are 18 years older. Otherwise, we can tap on the leave button and we'll be redirected to a URL that has been set in the backend configuration for this particular plugin. And the same goes for the product page as well. I'm not able to access the product page as well, as you can see. Only after confirming that I'm above 18 years old can I enter and can I go ahead and can I purchase the product there. Now, there are three methods to verify the user's age. One is using the checkbox. One is using or asking the users to enter their age. So this one is asking the users to enter their age, as you can see. And one is using a yes and a no button. So I'll be showing you that in a moment from now in the admin backend configuration of this particular plugin. So I'll show you how that can be done. So that's how this particular plugin works. So you have to confirm your age so as to access the category pages, product pages, and the CMS pages as well. So the admin has the option to easily set up the age verification for the product. So it can be set up for a new or an already created product there. It is also applicable to the categories there. You can also enable the verification for your categories and CMS pages there. So I'll be showing you that as well in a while from now. So before we proceed further, please do subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon to receive the latest updates from our end. Apart from that, if you find this particular video helpful, then do kindly give it a thumbs up. So now I'll just be verifying my age, and thereafter I'll be able to log into or access the page itself. So I'll just choose that up and I'll tap on the enter button, and you'll see that I'll be able to access the product page itself. Now the same goes for the other one, that's this category page. And the other thing is that if you're not entering or you're not confirming your age there and you're tapping on the leave button, then you'll be redirected to a URL that has been set by the admin from the backend panel of this particular configuration itself. So here you can see that we are redirected to another page there because we were not trying to access the page there. Now coming back to this particular thing here. Now let me take you to the admin backend panel and let me show you the configuration settings that are required for this particular plugin after the successful installation of the same. So for that, let's hop on to the admin backend panel now. But before that, I just wanted to tell you one more thing there is that you can set up this logo from the configuration, the heading, the content of the same, and we can set up a checkbox here, a yes or a no button, or we can ask the users to enter their age and then enter so as to access the product pages, category pages, and the CMS pages there. So now let's hop on to the admin backend panel. So let's log into the admin backend panel by entering the username and the password for the same. Now after the successful login, what we need to do is to make the initial configuration settings. We'll navigate through stores and then configuration. We'll go to the configuration page first. On the configuration page, under the Webkul block, we'll go to the age verification. So after the successful installation of this particular plugin, you'll have the age verification under the Webkul block. You'll have to tap that up. Now under that, we have around 4 different settings. One is the general settings, content settings, display settings, and the design settings itself. Now before we go to these 4 settings, let's first see how we can set up the age verification for the products and the categories. So for that, what I'll do is I'll first go to my catalog section and I'll go to my products and categories. So now the age verification can be set up on a newly created product or an already created product as well. And let's first go to the product section or the product listing page. So for now, let me show you how we can set the age verification for a particular product. So for example, we have the Joust Duffle Bag. So I'll edit it up, and after I've edited it up, I'll just scroll down to the section that says age verification. So here we have the age verification. So I'll enable that up, and then I'll be tapping here on the save button. Now what will that do is that it will enable the age verification for that particular product itself. Okay, now let's get back. So that's how easily you can set up the age verification, by enabling the same and saving your particular product. Now the same goes for the categories as well. Just choose your category, and on the right hand side you have this age verification option. You'll have to enable that up and then tap on the save button. So whenever a user comes to your default category, age verification is required for that. Same goes for any other category that you have within your store, or for a particular category that you want to set up, where you're setting out those products for which there should be a age verification. So for example, women's tops or bottoms, anywhere you want to have the age verification for that, you can enable that up, and you have to just tap on the save button. Now let's hop on to the backend once again into the configuration settings. So the very first configuration settings that we have here are the general settings. So here you can enable or disable the functionality within your store for this particular plugin. You can choose multiple store views, or you can choose a single one where you want to apply this age verification on. Then you can upload an image that is visible to the users on the pop-up there. So this is the same image that we saw on the pop-up itself, and you can also delete the image by selecting this up, and then or you can also choose a new file by tapping here on the choose file button. So that was the general settings. Now coming to the content settings, here you can set up the content. So here you can set up the pop-up title. Now this is the same title that you are having a look at here within this particular pop-up. Then you have the pop-up content title. So here you can set up the content for the pop-up title that you have set up, and this is visible here. As you can see, the same is visible there. Now here we have the option to select the methods to verify the user's age. So here we have three different methods. The first one is to ask the user to enter their date of birth. This was asking the users to enter their date of birth. The other one is using a checkbox option. Okay, so if you choose a checkbox option, I'll just show you that. This is using a checkbox option, so you'll have to check this option, and then you can tap on the enter button, and then you'll be able to view that particular product category or the CMS page. And the third one is using a yes or a no button itself. Okay, so if you're choosing the ask user to enter the date of birth, then you'll have to select the date format. So you can choose the date format for that. You can set up the required minimum age. You can set up the enter button text, leave button text, and the leave button URL as well. So if the user is not entering, if he's tapping on the leave button, then you'll have to set up a URL for the same, so that he gets redirected to the same. And in the case of using a checkbox, same, you have to enter the button text, leave button URL, and for a yes and a no button as well, the rest of the things remain the same. Then comes the display setting. So here you can choose to display the age verification on the CMS page. For that, you'll have to choose a yes option for that. Otherwise, you can choose a no option for that. Then you can choose the selected CMS pages that you select here. On that, the age verification would be applicable. Then you can choose to display the age verification on categories, display the age verification on products. So you'll have to choose yes for those as well under the display settings. And lastly, we have the design settings. So here you can set up the width of the pop-up itself, the background color, we have set it as white, the text color, the button color and the button text color as well. So here you can see that we have the background white, text color black, button color blue, and the rest of the data that we can see, we have set it as the black color. So that was the configuration settings for this Magento 2 age verification plugin, and I hope it helped you out in a bit of understanding. And if you still have any questions, queries, suggestions, or requirements regarding the same, you can anytime get back to us at support@webkul.com, raise a ticket at webkul.udesk.com. Apart from that, if you find this particular video helpful, then do kindly give it a thumbs up. And lastly, thanks for watching this particular video and have a great day ahead.